Welcome to TIL's second ever radio interview, or third actually. Today I am pleased to welcome into the studio Mr. Omar Figueroa, leader of the opposition and Minister of Education. So, welcome, Mr. Figueroa. How are you? Are you ready?
Thank you so much for having me. Yes, I'm ready.
All right, great to hear. So, the first question: are you willing to work with the government to pass sensible legislation?
Um, well, I am working with the government currently, and yes, we have passed many laws in the past, and I can't wait to pass more.
All right, fantastic to hear. So, the next question is: what are your plans for the next 4 months as Minister of Education?
Um, well, that's a good question. The things I want to do is open more schools for more students and students that are like in the lower edge, as we say, poverty. Um, we want to open more, get them a little bit of education in their life.
All right, so this is an off-topic question. I sent you a list of questions that we will stick to, but this is a on-the-spot one. Consider it that. How do you intend on paying for, the schooling of these children? How do you intend on paying for it? How would you be able to obtain that money?
To finance and make some stuff up and then talk to the Congress or the Parliament, to the Parliament and just about what we need or why we need the money for our schools or our education system.
Right. So, the next question. This is on topic. Do you plan on running again for the presidency in 2024? Oh my god, wait, hold up. In 2024. I meant in August. Do you intend on running for the presidency in August again?
That's a very good question. And I do want to run again. Very hard question, yeah. Um, it depends on how it's gonna go and everything. Because last year it went very good, and then changes, slides, stuff just collapsed. Well, hopefully we again run this year or to make more our presidency or my presidency.
All right. So, all right, thank you for that. I definitely know that it's a really, really hard question, especially on the spot. So, I guess the viewers will give you an excuse for that. However, the next question is: do you support renaming the major parties to fit the real life ones?
Um, Very good question. Also, some we are advancing our parties to make real ones and just really want to make very realistic, create more realistic parties in Brie.
All right, so heard it from the man himself. Do you have any laws planned for tomorrow? Would you like to give us a little bit of an exclusive look at anything you have planned?
Well, we're still thinking about what to add, but we are trying to keep our country better. And it's very important as like these laws, but I'll still think of what we can do. Of our laws for tomorrow.
All right, all right, all right. Very good. Uh, so do you think BRI will make it through this new scandal that has emerged, with the Prime Minister allegedly saying expletives on air and in a meeting, and also the one where he apparently wanted to online date? Do you think BRI will survive these scandals, or do you think they will just fall because of it?
At the moment, I can't say anything to not like do anything bad or say anything bad. But we probably are going to make through or going to make it through this new scandal, but we don't know yet. We don't know.
All right, Mr. Figueroa. Do you have any criticisms of the current government?
I really, I really like our government that is right now, and we are trying to improve a little bit more on our government. And I don't think there's any changes that we can change our government. It's very, very
Uh, all right. So, do you have any compliments of the government?
it's a very good country. And our democracy and government is all great. We glad working for them.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you heard a part get cut out just now, I'm very sorry for that. Our studio guys here, they forgot to make adjustments to the volume, and therefore a part was cut out. But you could therefore hear Mr. Figueroa saying that the government is progressive and he thinks they're on the right track, and he does have some compliments for them. So, Mr. Figueroa, this is the question that I mentioned earlier when we started this interview. This is an on the spot question. Could you rank your favorite? Could you rank all of the government members from your favorite to your least favorite? This is a dare, not a question.
Okay.
And so we have this a surprise for you.
Okay. Really on the spot right now. Okay. Well, I just like each and every person that we work right now, and just don't want to put them in the lower edge. And all of our people are great for working our country for our country. Let's see who I'm going to be ranking up, down, or highest, lowest. Let's see. For the greatest, I think, like the most greatest, I think it's gonna be the prime minister. And like he's very generous to our people and even to our government, and he helps each and every person. If you're in your down or in your majors, but he is like every time, everywhere you need him, he'll be there. And then I think the vice president would be another greatest. Very, very kind. Like when I mean kind, she's kind. Um, but She's like the greatest vice president we ever had. And I just want to thank her for that.
All right.
The greatest people put. My bad. And I thank the president because he is the greatest one who goes to summits and with the prime minister. And that's what makes our country great because of our presidents. And he's like very good at construction our places and our democracy.
All right. So you heard that from the man himself, the opposition leader. So, Mr. Figueroa, do you look forward? Are you looking forward to tomorrow's session? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
All right. So, what are you most excited for?
Well, to pass new laws that we haven't heard of or have heard of and can't wait to pass it for the tomorrow. Make it official. Or maybe be vetoed, passed again to us. But I have faith on the president that he would make good changes and make accept new laws for everyone.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize for any background noise on both of our sides. I do believe it's a bit noisy where we all are. So unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. But I think this has brought us to the conclusion of this interview. I'd like to thank Mr. Figueroa for joining us today. It truly was an honor having you here. So, ladies and gentlemen, with this being said, I do have a big announcement. The Prime Minister will be airing his very exclusive podcast filmed with the President soon. This week, it's coming. So, stay tuned on TIL Radio for that one. Ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, this is your loyal host signing out for now on TIL Radio. Namaskar.